Hey all, here at OS Reviews. One of my favorite categories to check out has been unique LED lights and lighting products, adding a splash of color or personality into any room or setup. So today we're taking a look at another pretty interesting lighting product. This is a tree lamp or a bonsai inspired lamp. Bonsai trees are of course famous in Japanese culture as creating this almost scenic small landscape in a tiny bowl in front of you. This is simulating that, but with LED lights and branches, which you can actually twist and turn. It will lock itself into place, also known as a fairy LED light. So these are actually quite inexpensive and can be found for around 10 to 20 bucks, depending on the source that you're looking at, and also come in various different LED configurations. The base model is just a simple warm glow LED, but there's also kind of a rainbow RGB edition. They are 20 inches in terms of height, so pretty standard for a desk lamp, and feature 108 LEDs with 18 branches. They can be powered using 3 AA batteries or using a USB Type-A port that you can plug into a power bank or computer. Additional variations even include kind of a flower petal-like LED if you want more of a cherry blossom tree, but this one is just the simple LED one, or the bonsai lamp. When you first take it out of the box, it actually looks like a question mark, since you have to pull out all of the branches yourself and twist it into your desired position, taking 3 to 4 minutes to set up completely, but still a pretty fun process. You then just have to snap this tree onto the dock there, so it's a modular connection using pogo contacts, and then the detachable cable there at the end if you don't want to use batteries. So here's just a closer look at, again, it's snapping into that dock, and that original look of the question mark, aka tree, which is wrapped in kind of a tinfoil aluminum, which will catch the light when being turned on and just makes it a little bit more magical. Perhaps in a more premium model, they will pay a little bit more attention to some details, including the cable color matching the dock, and maybe even making the dock just feel a little bit more premium and also made out of metal, but that would obviously also increase the cost. There is just a touch key on the front that you can press on to turn the lights on. You can tap on it again to go into a blinking mode, and then once more to turn it off. It does mean that the brightness is not something that you can really adjust, so it's more of a mood lamp or kind of a night light. Just that simple USB cable. Then at the very bottom, here's where you can pop in those 3 AA batteries. The wires here, all of the branches are going to be completely bendable and will stay in place, so you can bend this to any direction that you really want, depending on your preferences, and build and sculpt away on the tree. This is the blinking mode. If we tap again, it will again turn off, and then once more into the lit mode. And overall, it does have a very kind of calm effect on a room. If it's your only light source in a room, it may still be a little on the dim side, but can still be used as a reading lamp. And we also do have a second version of this tree lamp, which is going to be RGB, that we'll take a look at here in just a moment. You can tell that this is going to be a little bit more festive, but perhaps it looks a little better if you are using it for special occasions, like, say, a birthday or actual holiday season, versus the white lights just looking a little bit more clean during other times. But nonetheless, even side by side, they still look beautiful. And again, you can tell how, because the branches are completely dependent on how you pull it, they can look different in terms of form. What I will say though is, even on this RGB edition, yes, the individual leaves, quote unquote, are different colors, but you can't actually change this to any other color or shade. So I personally think if they had another version which can be completely configured, for example, all of the leaves here being brown versus red versus yellow, and perhaps also changing into white, could make it even more versatile, kind of combining these two into one product that is a little bit more customizable. Granted, I have to admit that they are both very beautiful, and as kind of a set piece, a desk lamp, it definitely catches the eye and can be a nice conversation starter as an alternative to some of the other lamps that we have seen recently, if you want a slightly more natural and organic look to your desk setup. So you can check out more details if interested in the links down below. For now, that's been our video. Thanks for watching here at OS Reviews. This has been the Bonsai Tree LED lamps.